Okay, that should be better now. I mean, it got everyone quiet, so it works. Okay, we'd like to welcome you to GDG at Conestoga on campus. This is our info session, so we're just going to go through all of what we do here and what you guys come to expect when you join the club, and all the events we're planning for the future here. And my name is Owen Garland. I'm the GDG lead. And you can see my face there. It's an outdated photo, but it's fine. It works. And then I think she's Lisa.
Hello, I'm Aisha. I'm the VP.
And we can continue. I think we've got everything set up. So as we just introduced our team here, we got just us two for the executive positions for the lead. So I'll be running the president role for the club, and then Maisa will be our vice president. So anything for admin will be also the ones responsible for hiring our future team members coming up. These are our team members that are currently a part of the club for our executive leads. They weren't able to make it to in person, but we have Emil online, and we'll be monitoring the chat for us. So hopefully we'll be good to go. But we'll be getting to when we're doing executive lead application later here. So if any of you guys are new-ish to the club, at least you were a part of this club last year. We used to be called GDSC, which is the Google Developer Student Clubs, but we were actually going through a name brand change now. So this is from the people who take over and give us the moderation, all the tools to be able to run the club. They are the ones that are responsible for doing this, at least, and we're following the directions and giving all the branding for that. So that's why you can see our name change. But yeah, so basically it's to foster ties closer to the GDG community, which is the ones for different cities and different other universities and towns and everything like that. They'll have their own groups to kind of bring in other developers too. Yeah, and we currently have the GDG Waterloo Waterloo lead right now. Yeah. Yeah. But so that's our special guest for right now, but we'll get to Alexander later. And yeah, we'll worry about that. But so we got a new name, a new website, and you can see that it's going to be the same events. We don't have anything different planned for that. So if you have any more questions about that, but it's just basically a name change in branding to be closer to the Google developer groups. So that's good to have. So this is our mission statement. So trying to help students bridge the gap between theory and practice. So what you'll notice with a lot of our events, we're trying to bring in more theory, and then also using Google tools and other tools that actual developers will be using during your co-op placements or when you're on the job. And that's what we'll be bringing into the events to kind of help you guys get exposure to that, and then hopefully bring in some more experience, and then you'll be more interested in pursuing those events, those tools, and either getting better at using those tools and even building stuff for your resume. So that's what we kind of the focus on, is kind of bringing stuff to you guys so you'll have something useful to take out of these events, at least. Okay, we're good. So yeah, the mission statement also breaks into these to where we want to connect different community groups and university students together. So we have the opportunity, being a part of the club for Conestoga, we can work with other schools. So there's University of Waterloo, there's University of Guelph. They have their other groups for either if they're part of the Google developer community or if not, but we have that opportunity to be able to bring in other group members that are part of the Google developer groups and bring them in, and that we can have that for our club for other events, at least with that. So that will allow us to bring in more connections and allow for you to be able to meet and connect with new people that you might not be able to connect otherwise, at least. So that's the goal with that. And then learning, because we think, well, I'm a student, and the only eligibility to be an executive lead is that you have to be a Conestoga student and you have to be a part of this club. So that's the requirements. So I'm a student. I'm in my 4th year of computer science at Conestoga. So I am entering my 4th year currently on co-op. So I am just working right now, but I have this 4 months of co-op left, and then I got 8 months of school, and then I'll be graduated. So just to reiterate that it's peer-to-peer. So we're students, we understand like what we're looking for at least. So that's what we try to build these events around. Oh, welcome. But yeah, that's what we strive to be, is to kind of bring in theory and practice into our events. And then yeah, anyone who's interested in growing as a developer, it's definitely good to be a part of these groups and these clubs to kind of, so you can have exposure to these new tools and everything like that. And we have access to be able to bring in industry experts that are well versed in these tools that will help us with our events. So that's the plan with that. So that's the good 3 parts of that, of being a part of this club. And yeah, as I said, eligibility is Conestoga student, paying the CSI fee. Just it's usually included in your tuition. So but the CSI will let you know if you're not meeting that if you try to join the club. But you RSVP today, you're able to join the club and everything like that, so you should be good. And then yeah, the CSI form, and then joining our chapter site. So I can bring it up later about our site and what it looks like. But this is where all of our events are going to be hosted, and where you'll be able to RSVP and join and see all of the events, even events around the world too that are online, things like that. So that's our whole platform with that. So, and then also being able to attend events. So that's a requirement for that. And yeah, so just as I said, types of events, like we are putting on ones just for the club right now. Like that's majority of the people who can join with us, but there's opportunities for you guys to be able to look on that platform and find the club like events that are from like the States, worldwide. Like GDC is a big area, like a big, it's all over the world. So like there's tons of clubs and tons of events that are going on. So even back in your hometown or anything like that, like you can have some event and connect with individuals that are part of this club. So it's definitely good to have and nice to have on the resume to be able to connect with people for that. And yeah, so we have the local, Conestoga GDD, and then global is just all of the GDD.
Oh, that's my cue.
Yeah, there you go. This is my niece's kid.
So about the events, I'm usually this excited, so that's it. So we have a lot of technical events because we are here to learn, every one of us. So even me and Owen and everyone in the executive in the executive team, and the students there are attending to the events. And we do have a lot of technical events, so we can like have this experience hands-on. And here are some of the events that we had, some of the topics of the events that we had in the past and that we want to have again. So we have mobile, of course, we are in Google's program, and we do also have web development, cloud, UI, UX, game security, AI and machine learning, and a bunch of other stuff. So usually we try to mix these events, and you're gonna see different type of technical events during the year because this is also organized by the lead. So if we have if we are more comfortable with I don't know, Gemini, then probably you're gonna see this year more Gemini events, for instance, or other tools. But we are gonna try to bring the speakers that can talk about other topics that we do not feel so comfortable about to host the workshop. But you also have this other part of the group of the club and the events. That's the other kind of events, like this one. So we have like foster diversity, and this event was women tech event, and we brought real Googler to speak during the event, and that was very, very nice. We also have career development, and we had those two women working for free just reviewing our resumes, like Conestoga students' resume. They were there with our resumes that the students that registered for the event sent, and they were saying, "Oh, this is a nice idea. This is not." So actually, that's very nice. And also, we have one of the biggest club in North America. By the time of this year, I think it was 700, but now it's around 900 already. So that's a lot of people that you can connect with, and a lot of people that you can maybe become a friend or partner to develop something, a program, a personal project, something very nice. Also, that's Alexander here.
Yeah.
He's the biggest promoter of Google's program that you ever gonna see. So
Oh my God.
yeah, so
I like this marketing.
I'll just let you know if we have like 900 students now in the club, that's probably a big part because of him.
Also, you can thank Alexander, he's our founder of the club too, so he's only founded and started this
Yeah.
podcast, so that's the, so. Thank you for what we're doing here now.
And then you can also challenge yourself. So this year, Google had a competition. It's called Solution Challenge. And the only Canadian team on the top 100 was from here, from Conestoga. Like 4 students that are here with us. They were like in the top 100 of this competition that is hosted for the students everywhere in the world. So they got mentorship and a bunch of nice stuff. And one of them is our lead. So look at that. You actually have a role here in our room with us right now to say, okay, that's a nice path to follow if you wanna be in a competition, if you wanna leverage your application and etc. So that's awesome. And have fun, of course. We do have some flags and pizza once in a while. Okay, is that me, Christian?
Me,
Dan,
yeah.
take this thing.
So we're planning on, this is just a small list of what we're planning on for upcoming events idea, just like the previous slide where you see all the different technology that we were planning on using. That's just different technical workshops that we're planning on putting on. And we're wanting to bring in more executives who are well versed in that subject area so we can build some more events for that, like at least so you can have some more experience with that. And then so I'll get to that once we get there. But yeah, so we're planning on having that and then partnering in some hackathons and hopefully we don't know about the Google Solution Challenge yet. That was what was last year, but that's still they're still trying to figure out if that's going to be on this year or not. So it's still a thing with that. But other than that, we're planning on some other technical interview prep workshops and some resume reviews, just like what we did last year. So I'm planning on wanting to do a resume review hopefully every semester so that everyone who's getting ready for co-ops will be able to go in, get the resume reviewed, and be good to go. Like, because personal experience, before I even joined the club, I was just a participant in one of those resume workshops, and like my resume got no interviews, no nothing. And then I ended up going to the workshop, got it totally destroyed, which was good at least. Like, it's good to have that happen because then it gives you all the feedback you get to do. And then that's once I did that, I started getting way more interviews, and like it was a lot more like that's like the biggest issue with a lot of applying is that, and like that doesn't help you. It helps your chances at least to have your resume reviewed for sure. So that's a big thing, and hopefully everyone who's interested in that, who has a co-op or planning on getting a job future will want to join in on that. It'll definitely be fun. And then yeah, social coding nights and like that stuff. We're thinking of just having some other social like projects and like other stuff to kind of like involve the community a bit more. And yeah, many more we're getting set up. But. And yeah, I think this is the campus portal. So like I can bring this up right now. Actually, we'll show what this is looking like here. So this is the portal that everyone should be able to. If you RSVP'd, you've already seen this at least. And whenever we'll see any events, you'll get an email about them, and they'll show up on the website for us. So you'll be able to RSVP, join, get some more information. So this is our current event set up right now. But as we're going, and then like you'll be able to see when and where, and then set up get some tickets, and then you'll see all the people who are a part of that, at least with that. But yeah, that's the right now. We don't have any events set up on here right now. We did just get a new website with this name brand, so it's still kind of like transitioning everything over, at least from what's going on. But that's the gist. So we're hopefully trying to get some events going soon for everyone to start joining up on.
Also, if you already registering the previous website, that one is not working anymore, you cannot access it. So just make sure that you enter this new website.
Yeah.
It's the GDT. It's the same GDT that already exists before, but now they add all the GDT on campus there. So just make sure you're going to the right place.
Yeah, so that if it shows up this, then you're on the right one. If it doesn't, if it shows that it's not, like that there's something wrong with that, then that's that you shouldn't be on that one. You should be trying to find this one at least. And we have our link tree. If you find us on LinkedIn, you'll be able to see all of our links to set up and stuff. So like that's definitely gonna happen. At the end of the slideshow, we'll also get some QR codes for anyone who wasn't able to join that, at least with that. But we'll get back into it here. And I think Maïs is gonna start the next one here.
Oh, okay. So that's where we fit the Google development groups on campus. So Google has several programs with different audience and focus. And this one, of course, is for students. GDT is a more like broad. Alexander is going to talk more about in a moment. There is GDT Google experts, so that's actually developers and professionals that take certification and Google say you are awesome in this technology from Google. So yeah, there is an exam to get in this program, but okay, you can join GDTs. And we also have the women tech makers. So this is focused on diversity and inclusion, and it has a little bit of difference in the activities. It's more towards leadership and works more with women and non-binary people. And if you want to learn more about the program, I'm an ambassador for the Women Tech Makers. So if you identify yourself as a woman or as a non-binary person, you can reach out to me. I'm still learning more about the program. I just started like last month. But anyway, we can talk, and I love to advocate for women. So talk to me if you want to talk about this. Find me, and we can discuss about the women tech makers and how to join.
So yeah, so right now,
Pizza time.
yeah, we're already there. We're already at the pizza time. So we'll organize it. So it'll be the people who are the closest. We'll start that first, and then we'll kind of go all the way around for who's gonna grab our pizza, and then we'll have some videos to watch while we're eating our pizza here. Okay. So right here, we'll get that all set up here, and then we'll be good.
Hi everyone, my name is Emil. I'm a former GDSC executive. I've graduated Conestoga College, but this term I'm launching a project called LMS 2024. It's a software project for anyone to contribute to, and it's specifically tailored for beginners. So it's a great way to kind of learn and use Git. GDSC does host workshops on Git, but for me, I find that I kind of learned Git the best once I actually kind of applied it in a real setting. So that is one thing you'll be able to learn with this project. We'll be using GitHub, we'll be using CI/CD tooling, and later on we'll be using more sophisticated technologies like React and web frameworks and whatnot. That said, right now the project's very suitable for all experience levels. Right now the project's basically a hello world. So it's very simple. It's in C sharp. So if you know how to do hello world in C sharp, you should be fine. But even if you don't, you probably can figure it out. It's a very yeah, low starting point. And if you're interested, there's that QR code up on the top right. I'll be sure to pass that out during the events during the intro session. So don't worry if you missed it in this video. The last thing I just want to show case here is the project itself. So the project has already started. Again, we're just at like a hello world level, so there's not much to, don't think that you've missed out on much. But we already have a few contributors. We're using all of the features like issues to track work, pull requests, discussions, and even the projects. And the last thing I want to show is the website. So we have part of our project as a wiki. So if you go to the wiki website, there's kind of about me pages for you to create if you want to join. And we also have pages on how to get started. So what do you need to download? And I even have kind of how does the development workflow work, including how you can use Git. So this is a step-by-step guide on using Git and GitHub to complete work. And I also have a YouTube channel that I post videos occasionally on things like using Git, as well as more complicated topics like Git merge conflicts and uh, Git cherry picking. So that's just a quick introduction to this project. If you're interested or you want to learn more, feel free to reach out to me. This QR code will take you to a survey for you to fill out. And um, if you fill out the survey, then I'll add you to the GitHub project and you'll be able to contribute. Otherwise, you can reach out to me on Discord or during the intro session if you're watching this through there. But otherwise, hope you guys are excited. I am very excited to already see the participation and yeah, hope to see you there.
So that's Emil's project that he's going to be putting on for over the semester, and it's going to end up being an open source project with everyone. I think I'm still unmuted. Okay, we're good. But yeah, so it's going to be kind of like a whenever you can get a chance to do it. It's going to be fully like remote wherever you want, at least. So it's going to be kind of like whenever you'll be if you read like at least that like wiki page that they have set up at least with that, it will kind of go through all the steps of how to contribute and everything like that with that. And it's kind of going to be kind of an open source project that you guys can work on throughout the semester, just kind of give an extra project on your resume. So if you end up not having any like if you need some more projects or if you want some more experience in like DevOps and GitHub and like working with like a project with other like team members and that stuff, because like it's gonna be like an open source team pretty much. So like there can be a lot of different contributors. So being able to work in like that environment's very valuable because in like the corporate world you're working with tons of people usually and tons of people on a different team and like gotta be kind of like working with GitHub and like how all that works with that. So it's definitely a good skill to have. So definitely Mil took on this project. So it's pretty awesome that he got that all set up for everyone. So if you're interested in joining, we can have I'll hold this up for a little bit here if anyone wants to take a picture of that. And if you end up wanting to join, you can join through that's just a Google form that you have set up. But yeah, you can join through that. And make sure you're on our Discord too, because I think there's plans to have some communication for that too. So, but yeah, it's definitely Emil's been great executive lead with all of the events that he put on, and like it's very great to learn from, and like currently working as a DevOps engineer, so it's very good for him. But yeah, so it's kind of like it's no pressure at all with the project, just to make sure like you don't have to like it's just whenever you can work on it and that stuff. So it's definitely good to have if you want to join something like that. It's definitely very cool. Now I can go in after that spiel. We can go into the next video here.
Developer student clubs are university-based communities where students learn about Google technology and use their skills to solve local problems. There are over 700 clubs all over the world. From North America to Europe, Africa, and across Asia, we encourage more students to join or start a developer student club at their university.
Some students have overcome personal barriers with the help of their DSC community on their journey to become developers. These clubs help student developers learn through hands-on workshops. They then identify challenges faced by local businesses, NGOs, and sometimes even their own universities and build real solutions for real problems.
The workshops that we had was Firebase, Actions on Google, and we're about to do ML. It's an amazing experience to learn about the impact that the technologies provide in our local communities.
DSE is a family, and it's not just about the programming, it's about the learning of teamwork and leadership.
A lot of villages face the problem of water, farming, floods. Maybe we can develop applications to solve this problem. Might be very ambitious for us as students to say that, but nothing is impossible. We can do it.
Developer student clubs around the world have already impacted so many students in their universities and people in their community. The future is bright for the next generation of students.
As I was introduced before, my name is Alexander. I'm a Google Developer Group lead organizer for the Waterloo region. So I used to be a president of the squad, I don't know when, and then I think a few years ago. But then now I'm essentially doing something similar, but for the whole region. Essentially, the main difference between GDG and GDG on campus or slash GDSE is that the target audience for GDG on campus are primarily students. For GDGs, it's mostly working professionals, but students are also welcome to join. So it's kind of the combination of both. So what we do, basically, we also organize different events that help you grow and hone your skills, but on a little bit bigger scale. So we try to host big in-person events like DAFest. So Google DAFest is our upcoming conference about AI. So the theme will be AI for good, innovation with integrity. And it will actually be very close to Conestoga Waterloo campus. It will be like in Las Vegas Hall, if you know where it is. The tickets, we just made them available for purchase this night. So I posted them at 1 a.m. today. So you can, so they're very cheap, like okay, relatively cheap at $10 per person, early bird, and then later will be 20. So it's perfect timing to buy them right now. The reason why we charge, we hosted a lot of free events, but we just noticed that unfortunately a lot of people do not show up. So we have to And since we order food and we need to plan accordingly and the spacing and stuff like this, we just wanted to make sure we charge the small fee to make sure that people do attend our events. But essentially, I'll quickly go over the event itself. Basically, we'll have a few very cool talks about most recent developments in AI and how you can apply them with integrity. So yeah, is Owen showing here? Yeah, great, thank you. So this is the page. Essentially, it's posted on GDC platform as well. You can go there. Yeah, thanks. Basically, yeah, these are just some pictures from our previous events. So in we hosted our first DAF Fest in 2022. So we had 250 people. It was at the Google office. Then last year we did it at the Lazaridis Hall. We had 350 people. Hopefully this year, with all of you, we'll have even more. So please invite your friends. Again, like later, I think I do want to post, like after early bird tickets expire, I do want to post some Conestoga discounts for Conestoga students specifically. So it'll be probably not $20, but 15 or something like this, right? But again, I suggest by the end of this week, early bird tickets are available. So if you click here, you just go ahead and I guess here, select tickets or whatever. I think, yeah, there is like one small associated fee. So it's like tax or whatever. But basically you can find the agenda here. So we'll have registration, breakfast, welcome remarks, 2 talks, some lightning talks in between. So we're still finalizing the agenda and confirming speakers. But also we'll have some hands-on workshops. So we'll have beginner-friendly, intermediate, and advanced workshops as well in the afternoon. And then we want to have some networking games. So if you've ever attended our GDG Waterloo chapters events, we try to make them as engaged as possible with the networking games as well. So we'll do, again, something similar to bingo or some other cool games. But again, with a little bit more people, so hopefully you'll get a chance to network and meet some, maybe your future colleagues, who knows. And yeah, at the end, again, we'll have a lot of prizes, a lot of cool talks as well. So we'll have, I know for sure, we'll have one person from Google joining us, and then a few Google developer experts as well. So that's basically a brief overview of the events. And yeah, a short video here as well. I'm entirely sure. But anyways, yeah, you can just.
Welcome to DevFest, Google's annual event series for developers by developers.
Yeah, so basically just
Learn about the latest technology developments.
But essentially,
everything from AI and mobile to cloud and web.
Campaign of
DevFest is a truly global experience with hundreds of conferences happening across the world.
Similar to
this is more than just a conference. It's a community of developers who are passionate about building the future.
Basically, again, we
DevFest is an unforgettable experience.
Local developer community, and this is, I guess, one of those events, as you can see here. So hope to see all of you there. Again, the QR code is here. Please bring your friends. It will be a lot of fun. I think we have a lot of people here, or at least I know Melissa and Owen, you joined, right? Last year. So yeah, so cool. I think the next slide, right, is briefly about GDG Waterloo community itself. So if you just Google GDG Waterloo, you'll be able to find the platform there. And feel free to join. We host, next event will be actually this Saturday. It will be about system design, so system architecture stuff. So it's a little bit more advanced. So basically, GDG Waterloo covers topics that might be, again, a little bit higher in level. So, but feel free to explore, right, even if you're a student. But again, this DevFest conference will have beginner-friendly talks as well. So even if you're like a first year student, it's still a great opportunity for you to attend. So great, I think I'm done. Yeah, so
Yeah, no, it was awesome when I went last year. I was gonna put on one last year. That was one that the same spot that we're going this year, and it was great. Like we had lots of different events to go to. Like there was actually like hands-on workshops where we were doing some like straight up training with some AI models, and then actually like, using it to in like a little web app and like stuff. So like that was fully in like one of the little classrooms. And it's like there's hands-on workshops, and then like even like tons like there's giveaways they have going on there too, and like the food was good. That was good too. I enjoyed that. So
yeah.
it's definitely a good time. So that's this the 26th. So it's like near the end of the month on a Saturday. So it's definitely good. And you meet tons of people there too. Like there's tons of tons of people even like not even just from our college, just from like Laurier and like all other like all the water new around too. As you get to know like different developers and everything like that too. So
Yeah, definitely. You'll find some Google employees as well.
yeah, Google employees.
Where the actual attendees, you'll find some working professionals. I think it's just a great opportunity for you all to be there and to network. And as I said, who knows, maybe you'll meet a person who can help you get a job, right? Or something like this. And this is basically a summary of what you'll get. It will be on Saturday, October 26th from 9 a.m. beginning. So the registration will begin. 3:50 is where we plan to finish everything. Basically, talks, workshops from Google developer experts, breakfast, lunch included. So I guess even if you pay $10 just to eat food, it will be good. And then a lot of swag and prizes and networking games. So yeah, cool.
That's awesome. Thank you, Alexander. What was it? I did start the clap, but I did not complete it.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll save it for later. I think I got everything unmuted. Everything we got. Yeah, we're good. Are we looking for pizza there, Maisa? We got 26 slices. If anyone wants another slice, I think we only have veggie left. So if you want to go have another slice, go up and grab one. I'm gonna go grab another one. So I mean, if anyone else wants to, yeah, we
need to give the pizza away.
It's like inflation or something because it's like one piece per person. I guess you mentioned that the club budget was cut.
Yeah, we got cut in budget too. Like it was like, I got down to a lot less than what we usually have at least. So, but yeah, that's the. And then this is to make sure that everyone joins the club. So if you were able to RSVP, and you're at least part of our portal, like our website at least. So that's good. You got to make sure you're a part of CSI though to be a part of the club fully, because CSI needs to know if you pay for your CSI fees, because that's where we get our funding from, and we got to make sure that people are in the paying for the fees to be able to be part of the clubs and society stuff. So that's a major part. So if you want to make sure you scan that and just double check that you submitted that form, that CSI form, and then the portal, and you signed up and joined us, then you should be able to receive email notifications. And then once we get your name from CSI, we'll send out an onboarding email, and then you'll be able to, then we'll send an onboarding email for Discord and just like a little information session, like a little bit of an information session, just kind of about what the club is, and then you'll be all connected to these sealed. You'll see all of the events that we have posting, so that is good to have at least. And Discord is kind of our main communication form, at least with at least getting notified of stuff. But our main platform is the portal, so that's at least gotta make sure to be a part of that at least. So that's our link tree. So that's what that will take you to. And now here is the merch. Last part. The best part, yeah. So you saw, I was like, okay. We got, so if you scan this is going to send you to a survey about the info session. We want to get some more feedback and to see how we're doing for this stuff. So make sure you scan, fill out the form, and we're going to grab the list of names here. We're going to give it about 5 minutes. We'll see. And then, sorry, online people, we won't be able to get you in. I mean, unless you give us your mailing address, don't do that. But I'm just kidding. And then, yeah, so we'll do some giveaways for some stuff here, but we won't do it all. But we're just kind of keep our stockpile going so we can give it out during other events and everything like that. So we should be good. So make sure you fill that out, and I will grab that. I have shirts and stickers. Hold in their breaths. It's not a deal. I already gave 3 shirts away, so. I'll just stop here.
Also, just FYI, the DAP Fest itself, so October 26th, it's Student Success Week. So we specifically picked that date so people at school can actually attend. Yeah, just be aware of that kind of thing. So, yeah. And if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah.
Sure. Here. Okay. I think we got everyone here. Anyone else? I think we should be good. Any duplicates? Did anyone spin it twice to give you better chances? I think we should be good. Okay. I'm checking. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. We'll do a spin, and whoever is here, we'll do some giveaways here. He's here. Let's go. Okay, come up here. We'll let you pick here. Come up here. We'll give you a choice of what you'd like here. And then try to get one of these here. Let's set this up here. And then
And hats as well.
hats as well, yeah. Cool. Yeah. They're all set up here. Yeah. Here. Then we got little lunch boxes / like storage containers that are Google branded. Yeah. And it's kind of like a right here, and then we'll grab some hats there too. So if you want to give a choice, we'll do how many people do we want here?
I'll grab this one.
Yeah, you'll grab that. Okay, there we go. The best one you want. Okay, thank you. Yeah. 4 more here. The gift on the cookies. What did I get? I don't even know. What did we sell? Who's here? Are they here? Is it maybe online? Oh no, there we go. There we go. Okay. There we got another little restock here. It's maybe little storage containers and we'll interested in that. Let's see what it's like here. And then the shirts, they're only small and medium. So that's why we're trying to give you more of a choice. We kind of ran out of larges, I think that's why. Like this is kind of the storage box that we got left right now. So
I'm not, I think like
we only got smalls and mediums. And I think these are only
like
small.
4 prices.
But in this case. Let's take a sticker. Yeah, that's all right. There we go. If you wanna, and we got some stickers too.
No water bottle.
No water bottle. That's the water bottle. Safe.
Okay.
So we got some. I don't know what the difference is. Are these all the boards here? Is that it? We got lots of these ones. That's good. There we go. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay. Okay, we'll do 3 more. Yeah. Yeah, and then like the people that are on like the cookie. No? Do we? Oh, what is it? Do we even know?
You
We'll spin it again. We'll spin it again.
You see the button?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. This
Okay,
one.
that's handy. Oh, you sweated a bit there. Okay. Whatever you want, but yeah. Okay. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Now we'll remove. Okay. 2 more. I think this is small. So I didn't find small. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, is it what size are you? I gotta see if I can find a medium for you. Okay, medium? Medium? I might only have small. We'll see. I'll go check. They're kind of assorted, at least with that one. I think these are both smalls.
Just a bucket medium?
I'm a bit, it's a medium here. I'll just check. I don't know. So when I was looking, I was like, these ones are only smalls. No, this is small too. I thought I had more of this stuff. I just that. Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah, sorry, only small shirts left now. I must have because of when I gave the 3 and then I think up to half of it, I only had 5 each and I guess so I think that's where that one went. Well, what are you thinking?
Oh, okay.
There's a water bottle. There's one of those hats. Yeah, that's good too. There we go. How many we had? How many we had? I can't remember. That was the second, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Second line left. Okay. All right. Drum roll, please, for the last one of the info session. Oh, it's rigged. It's rigged. There we go. Chat. What do you want? There
He
you
was
go.
generally just talking about how he can break this event so he can get something.
What? Oh my. Okay. Yeah, last one. All right. But I think that's. What about the cookies here? You got it?
Okay, for the cookies,
I threw mine
there
out.
is
So.
a thank note, and some of them has a gift. Who got the gift get a plan?
If you kept your cookie wrapper.
You don't agree.
You got a gift?
No, no. He already got something. He's like, oh, I threw my away.
I
Who
threw,
got a gift?
I threw my cookie one away too, so I don't know. Hopefully.
It's right here on the right side.
Oh, you got one?
Oh, you got one?
There you go.
Someone else?
You want to?
You got
He's
one?
got one?
I got one.
Yeah,
What does it
but
look like?
everyone has.
No, not all.
What is it like? What is
It's a gift.
it? It is the
Like a
gift.
gift box. Just like a box.
Yeah, gift box.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can look.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay, yeah, you got it. You got it. I didn't know. I was trying to figure out if I got that. Okay. So you guys want to come up and then have a look on it? Yeah, you can have a look. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Cool bottle. Those are cool bottles.
Yeah, those bottles are from the Google I/O itself. So
Yeah. Four, and then. Oh, you want one of the water bottles? There you go. I would love one of the boxes. You got one? Okay.
You got one.
Yay! You want one of the boxes? Yeah, there you go. You want to go into? No, I haven't yet. Good try. Good try. Kind of decide, you know what? Water bottle? You want to watch the water bottle? Yeah, look at that. Actually, those are nice. Okay, marketing worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Great. Thank you. Good. I'm just gonna make sure we're at the end here. Well, thank you everyone for attending. This will be the end of our workshop, at least with the info session. Make sure you are a part of the CSI club. You make sure you join, and you're a part of our Discord. Once you'll get notified of it when I send out the onboarding email once we get the list from CSI. But yeah, thank you for attending, and stay tuned for any future events, and hopefully we'll see you at the events there.
And register for Deaf Fest.
Register for Deaf Fest. Yeah, there you go. Almost forgot about Deaf Fest here. Thank you. Box of pizza. Can I have one? A bottle instead of that? Oh, he changed his mind. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Okay.
Oh, wait, how are you supposed to open this?
Oh, it's like this. You know, it's like,
Oh, come on. Oh my God. It sounds like a
yeah, something is wrong with I already have one of those.
I took the No, clearly nothing is wrong with me because I went
check and see. We'll have to see what ones they got. So I think they're all probably.
Oh, sure.
Okay, we need to take a picture. Don't leave.
Group picture. Okay, we gotta try to find somewhere there. You go. Maybe at the front.